But cooking and eating around holiday time can be complicated, and especially if you're feeding someone with food sensitivities, allergies, or autoimmune diseases. Let's get some help navigating this with Dr. Brooke Goldner, author of Goodbye Lupus. Hey, it's good to see you.
It's always great to see you guys, and I know nobody wants to talk about health during the holiday season, right?
Yeah,
like, no,
I know.
Not this.
I know, but this is gonna be helpful. So I feel like one of the most common complaints that I get this time of year is I'm so tired. Let's explain, how do food and nutrients play a role in supporting your energy levels, or on the other side of this, depleting you?
Absolutely. So your level of fatigue is directly related to, one, how much sleep you get, but also how nourished you are and how hydrated you are. So for a lot of people, while they're really looking for more caffeine, what they need is more water intake, more fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course, more sleep to get that level of energy they need. But one of the things I really wanted to highlight today is just how important it is to be healthy over the holidays. Because, a lot of people, you mentioned autoimmune disease, and that's what you guys know me for, right? Is I've helped people reverse autoimmune disease with supermarket foods. Folks with autoimmune disease are very sensitive to food. When I had lupus, dairy was a big trigger for me for arthritis. Can cause, different kinds of inflammatory foods can cause brain fog and other symptoms. But for people who have autoimmune disease, sometimes they also have kidney failure, where eating the wrong foods can really be deadly. But it's not just autoimmune. People with migraines, more than a quarter of them are sensitive to foods, usually dairy, chocolate, sugar, alcohol. So those folks can be out for the count by eating the wrong things. People with diabetes really have to be careful. But the most important one I wanted to bring attention to today is actually heart attacks. I don't know if people know, but the highest number of deadly heart attacks happen on Christmas and New Year's. And that's just an awful way for anyone to spend the holidays. And so, one, it's really important that if anyone has any chest pain, take them right to the hospital. But there's things you can do to prevent people from getting sicker over the holidays. And that's what I really want to emphasize for you guys. So I got some tips, if you want to hear them, on how to stay healthy during the holidays so you can enjoy the fun and the presents.
Yeah, I love this. I mean, I love all of it. I do want to get to, I have a specific question from one of my Fitter Together folks in that group who, man, they're like, I feel so puffy. I use, I use the word inflamed to describe how they're feeling. Is that just from too much eating, or is it not eating the right stuff? What's the proper way to address that?
Well, feeling inflamed is kind of a general feeling, right? But one, it could be things like alcohol that definitely can make you not feel too good, and people tend to imbibe more than usual during the holiday season. But definitely eating the wrong foods. One of the things that my patients always tell me is they never knew that you could just feel this good normally. People always say, how do you get that Dr. G energy? It's a green smoothie, it's water intake, it's hydration. So when you feed your body the right things, you generate natural energy, where I have more energy in my 40s than I had in my teens when I had lupus and kidney failure, right? My parents owned a pizza shop, so I was living off pizza back then, where I'm living off of the smoothies and salads and other good plant-based foods now. Makes a huge difference in your level of inflammation, your level of health, and your level of energy.
Yeah, infusing that stuff as much as possible during the holidays, so important. I really want that bow on a smoothie too. I think that's the magic. Dr. G, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate seeing you. We got to do a Facebook Live sometime because there's so much more to talk about. Thank you.
I would love it. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too. Y'all, we'll be right back.